Am I first?
I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Excuse me.
What?
They came in early and changed the codes.
Change the codes?
Personnel.
Why would they do that?
Because of the layoffs.
Who's been laid off?
The floor.
The floor?
This floor.
Including me? But this is my job.
Sorry, sir.
Relationships should always have a romantic behavior.
Yes.
Sexual compatibility is essential to a healthy relationship.
Yes.
Kissing and touching are important to me.
Yes.
Too much emphasis is placed on sex these days.
Yes.
I am knowledgeable about imported wines.
No.
Alrighty. Okay, now this next series of questions may seem a little unrelated, but they have been designed by a team of experts at MIT. Now, your answers will be very telling, so again, we want to answer them yes, no, or uncertain. Okay?
Okay.
Good. I must live and work in an atmosphere where rules are clear.
I know what you mean.
Oh, no, that's the first question.
Oh, I see. Well, yes, then.
My life is more secure than my parents.
They're both dead.
Uncertain. Okay? Okay. I ask others before I make major decisions.
No.
Baseball is boring.
I don't understand baseball. I might like it if I understood it better.
Uncertain. I have strong religious convictions. No. I am concerned what others think of me.
No.
I have dreams about killing the president.
Yes.
Do you smoke?
No.
Do you mind if I do? All right. Why don't we just tally up some of these figures, okay? Oh.
What?
Well, your personality type represents 1/2 of 1% of the population.
Oh, is that bad?
It's not good or bad, it just puts you in the most difficult placement percentile. Now, statistically speaking, there are not many men that you are compatible with, so there is one thing that is clear: it could be very costly.
How costly?
Well, I will need $1,000 deposit to start.
I don't have that kind of money to burn.
What do you mean, to burn? I mean, you are buying lifelong happiness in a romantic relationship.
With that kind of money, I could just pay someone to be with me.
Honey, these figures show a hesitant and overcautious personality. With that kind of attitude, you might as well just go into a crowd of men and say, "Hey, you, come here."
Hey, Tiger, where are you off to?
Home.
With a big box of work?
This isn't work.
Oh, that's what I like to see. What's that phrase about all work and no play?
Makes Jack a dull boy.
Well, I can't think what it is just now, but the important thing is that you know when to stop working. You ever been to Green Bank?
You mean Green Bank in the country?
Exactly, beautiful spot. Family has a place out there, Glenmara. You ought to go out there sometime. Use the house. Least I can do for a fellow alum. Actually, come to think of it, Glenmara is empty this weekend. Why don't you just go ahead and take it?
I don't think that...
Oh, think nothing of it. I insist. Come on. Sarah, give this man one of those maps to Glenmora so he doesn't get lost. You'll love it out there with all the leaves and everything. You got a girl?
Well, not currently.
Interested in someone?
Well...
Excellent. Who's the lucky girl? Does she work on 7?
No.
Outstanding choice, man.
See, she doesn't work in the building, and I don't know her that well. And...
Oh, I see. He's one of these types that needs a little push, Sarah. Just like that phrase. How does that phrase go? Come on, you two. What is it?
I just don't think this weekend would be a good idea.
Won't hear of it, won't hear of it. My father told me all about you workaholic types before he brought me on board. If you put this off, you'll never go to Green Bank. Someone like you needs to... How does that old phrase go?
Timmons, I've been laid off.
Oh, good God, not that phrase. I mean the one about the iron being hot.
I've been trying to tell you I no longer work for the company. I was laid off this morning.
This morning?
That's right.
Oh. I hope you won't hold this against the company.
No, sir. But I do appreciate the offer for the house just the same.
Wait, sport. 1 minute. Go out to Glenmara anyway. Clear your head. Rewrite your resume. Get a haircut. Whatever. Come on. Make an old school chum happy. Okay. Get that up, boy. Now, when you get out to the house, there's a key behind the mailbox. And bon voyage.
Hey, you! Come here.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, but... do you remember me?
Yes.
We must have similar schedules, because I always see you when I'm on my way to...
So how are you?
Fine. How are you?
Oh, busy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, wait. I didn't mean right now. I just meant in general. Right now, I'm not busy at all.
Oh.
So what's in the box?
These are just personal effects of a friend of mine.
Did he die?
No, he didn't die. No, worse than that, he got fired today.
I'm sorry. It's just the way you said personal effects, I thought.
No, we work in the same building. His whole floor was laid off. He just asked me to pick up some stuff from his desk. Poor guy.
Yeah, poor guy. The whole floor, huh?
Can you believe that? They just put boxes in the stairwell and told everybody to clear out.
Can you excuse me for just a moment?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
So, what were you saying?
Have you ever been to Green Bank?
No, but I hear it's very nice.
It is, with all the leaves and everything. Would you like to go out there with me this weekend? Sorry, that's forward. Forget. Sorry. How about dinner and a movie? No.
No, let's go.
Where?
To Green Bank. What time do you want to go?
Really?
Yeah, anybody can go to dinner and a movie.
Right.
It's nothing.
Okay. Well, the trains leave every hour. Is 7 o'clock too early?
In the morning?
It's too early. How about 8? 9? Okay, 9. I can meet you around that ticket window downstairs just a little before.
Okay.
Great.
What should I wear?
Whatever you wear on weekends.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Hey, wait! What's your name?
Oh, good afternoon, sir. Can I help you?
I'm going to Green Bank for the weekend. I need to get some things.
I've just the thing. Well, sir, what do you think?
I love it. I love it. Yeah. Oh, I need a belt and some socks.
Sir, one would never wear a belt or socks with this outfit in Green Bank.
Well, how do they keep their pants up?
Here you are, sir.
It's a good sturdy belt?
Sir, you can hang yourself with that belt.
That good, huh? get a refund for these tickets? Well, if I just bought them half an hour ago, why can't I get my money back?
Hey! Sorry I'm late.
I didn't think you were coming.
Why would you think that?
We missed the train.
Didn't you say there was one every hour?
Yeah, there is.
So why don't we take the next one?
Well, but I don't understand. If I just bought these tickets for the last train, why can't I just use them for the next one? That's all I want to do. Okay, I don't have all day to argue. Just give me 2 new ones for the next train. We have almost an hour.
Well, why don't we get some coffee? So, what exactly do you do at your company?
Oh, this and that.
Oh, there's lipstick on your cup. How long have you been there?
15 years, ever since I graduated.
Wow, that's a long time.
You think so?
I've never been at the same job for more than 2 years.
Well, I mean, I don't. It's not the same job always. You know, I mean, I move around a lot. They sort of treat me like a troubleshooter.
That's good.
What?
I would have to wonder about somebody that sat at the same desk for 15 years, you know.
Yeah, I guess you would.
So tell me more about this house.
It's a big house.
It sounds good. What did you call it again?
Glenmara. It's been in the family for years. My great-great-great-great-grandfather named it. You want to see where it is?
You need a map to get there?
Well, like I said, I haven't been there in years. I carry it just in case, you know. It's countryside, and it's a little disorienting sometimes.
So, you know what? You've never understood maps.
Really? Well, they're easy.
So, okay. Show me where we are on this one.
Well, the house is at the end of this line.
And where are we now?
This is a map of Greenbank.
Uh-huh. Where are we on it?
Well, we're not on it yet,
Why not?
because we're not there yet.
Then how do we get to the house?
Well, the house is too far away right now.
Then what good is that map? See, this is what I don't understand.
No, look, the map is fine.
Why aren't we on it then?
Yeah. Okay, I'll show you. It's simple, all right? Let's say that you are here. The house is here. Don't you get it? Okay, see, we have to go to the map, and then we'll be on the map. See, the train is going to take...
Oh my gosh!
Oh, the train!
Now departing on track 33. Departing on track 33.
Look, you must remember me. I bought tickets from you twice already this morning. Look, all I want to do is exchange any of these tickets for 2 tickets on the next train to Greenbank. I just don't understand why I can't do that.
What's the matter?
Could have bought our own train by now.
You're mad at me?
Forget about it.
We missed 2 trains.
No big deal.
Maybe I should get a magazine.
No. I always get a little confused at this, intersection. Nice Jeep.
Pretty girl.
Oh, really?
Oh, you didn't notice? Which way?
Just to let you know, I wasn't looking at that woman.
What woman?
The woman in the Jeep back there.
Oh.
I just happened to look up. There she was.
Mm.
I mean, she could have been anybody. She just happened to be a beautiful woman.
I thought you didn't notice her.
I didn't.
How do you know she was beautiful?
Can we stop for a moment?
New shoes?
What, these old things?
They look new.
That's because they were made to last a lifetime. When I buy only the best. You know, it's like this stone wall. Some guy probably dragged up all these stones from that field back there. Probably took him years, but it was worth it, you know? This wall will be here long after he's gone.
The tassel fell off.
Excuse me?
One of the tassels from your shoe fell off. It just fell off.
Wonder how that happened.
The little thread that holds it on broke. See?
Yeah.
How much further?
Not too far.
Tell me something.
What?
Have you had a lot of girlfriends?
Why?
Just wondering.
You hungry?
I could eat.
Well, there's probably going to be food at the house.
Oh, there'll be food at the house.
We can go back if you want.
Well, I'm not desperate.
So why don't we just wait?
Are we okay?
We're doing fine.
Because you haven't said anything for like the last 60 miles.
Are you telling me you can't enjoy a little walk in the country?
Well, it's getting to be more like a death march.
You think it's that bad? I used to do this all the time. Never took a taxi. Family used to tease me about it.
Tell me more about this house.
What house?
This Kookabear, or whatever it's called.
Oh, Glenmara.
Right, okay, like, where did that name come from?
It's Old English, I think. Scottish, actually. It means, place to rest after long journey, loosely translated.
How appropriate. What does it look like?
Oh, you'll see. It's big. Big house. Been in the family for years. You'll love it. All the leaves and everything.
I already know all that. What does it look like?
Look, there's something you should know about me.
What?
I really don't like to talk about my family and my money. So come out to Glenmara, do whatever you like, make yourself comfortable. Just please don't ask me a lot of questions about family or this or that, or give you a tour of the grounds. It just makes me feel, I don't know, uncomfortable. So just wait until you see the place, then you can give me your reaction.
Pumpkins! This is how they grow?
Apparently.
They're all different shapes and sizes? Shall we get one?
What for?
They're only $1.
That's the reason?
Well, we'll take it to the house.
Well, yeah, well then what?
And then we'll have a pumpkin. Do you have any idea how much one of these would cost in the city?
Doesn't look like business has been too brisk.
Put $1 in that can because I'm going to pick the best one.
Dollar probably buys 2 packs of seeds. Someone came out here and scattered them all around.
Oh, my gosh. Look at this one.
Don't you want to get something a little smaller?
This one has perfect shape.
Well, I hope you don't expect me to carry that thing.
I'll get this. You get the bags.
say we're halfway now?
Yeah.
I would be willing to go back and get a taxi if you think we need
Now,
it.
why go back now? That doesn't make any sense. Why walk halfway to someplace, then give up and go back where you started?
What about hitchhiking? Maybe we could try that.
Mass murderers pick up hitchhikers.
Yeah, well, there are two of us. There's safety in numbers.
Well, if they only killed singly, they wouldn't be called mass murderers.
Well, even so, the next car that comes by, I'm gonna try
Be
it.
my guest. Nobody picks up hitchhikers anyway.
You need a lift? Oh, that guy with you. No problem. I'll make some room in the back.
You know what? There really doesn't seem to be very much room back there.
I'll find a way to make you fit.
You don't seem to understand. I'm claustrophobic.
What's that?
Mental. It's like a mental condition. It means I have a fear of small, closed-in spaces.
Like garbage dumpsters, things like that?
Sort of. But thank you for stopping anyway.
No problem.
Did you see that guy? His car was full of knives and axes and saws.
Tree trimmer?
He was no tree trimmer.
I just don't get it. We should be there by now.
He was nuts. He was psycho. Do you really think we should just keep walking like this? I mean, we're obviously lost. I can tell you don't know where we are.
Look, we've been doing exactly what the map says.
Maybe the map is wrong.
Well, it can't be.
Why not?
It just can't be. All right, the house is supposed to be right at the end of this line.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Where's the little thing that says you are here?
What?
You know, the thing, the little red dot that tells you where you are. You're here.
It's not that kind of map. See, that's the kind of map that stays in one place. This is the sort of map that moves all around.
So where are we on this map?
I don't know.
Then what good is the map?
Because I can see where we've been.
Even we know where we've been.
Okay, let me try to explain this another way. See, this is the whole area that we are in, okay?
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm a child.
I'm not. Look, we've been walking along this road here, in this direction, you see? And
Where are we now?
what part of the sentence, I don't know, do you not understand?
Then what good is this map?
Because it shows us where we've been. I don't know why that's so difficult to understand. It's not that difficult a concept to grasp. Look, if you want to know where we've been, then I'll show you where we've been. You know, there's very few places on this map that we haven't been. But I have to tell you that we haven't been here. And I'm pretty certain that we haven't been here. And I can speak with utmost confidence that we haven't been here. So you see, with this map, I can tell all sorts of things except for the fact where the house is and where we are. But I don't need to know where we are because I already know that I am here and you are... Hey! Hey! Where are you going? Come back! What are you doing? I have all the bags! And who paid for it? Okay.
Where might you be headed, young lady?
Train station.
You're walking to the train station.
Yep.
Very impressive. I feel obliged to tell you you're taking the long route.
Do I look like I'm in a hurry?
I mean the really long route. You'd have to go clean round the world to get to the train station in this direction. Provided, of course, you've mastered the art of walking on water so you can cross the oceans.
You mean it's the other way?
Basically, yes. It might be simpler for you if I took you there. My steed may not look valiant, but he is reliable. Even if you walked very fast, you might miss the last train. Or if you prefer, I could call a taxi for you, if you like. I'm only trying to be of assistance.
I don't have any money.
Excuse me?
I don't have my bags. I don't have any money.
That would make buying a train ticket very complicated.
Doesn't matter. Even if I got back to the city, I can't get into my apartment. I don't have any keys.
You know, I make a little list for myself before I leave the house.
Do you know this area very well?
Oh, lived here all my life, except during the war, of course. During the war, I lived in Mexico.
We were looking for a house.
You and your pumpkin.
No, me and a guy.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Where is he?
I lost him.
I hope you won't mind me saying so, but you seem to be a fairly forgetful person.
He has a house around here, and the house has a name.
What is it, or is that something you can't remember either?
Glade, glam, glum, glen, gloom, glen, glade, glen, glen, Glenmara, Glendora, Glenmore, Glenmara, 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 that's it, Glenmara. Do you know it?
Glenmara.
Yes.
Sounds familiar. I think I've seen it somewhere around here.
Could you take me there? That's where the guy is.
What guy?
You know, the guy I lost.
Oh, right. You mean ride around a bit until we find it.
Could we?
Climb aboard. I knew I'd seen the name around here someplace.
It's not what I imagined.
You're supposed to meet your friend here?
Yes, but it doesn't look like he's been here yet. Let me look.
I don't think he's been here.
Do you want me to wait here with you?
No, you don't have to do that.
Oh, it's no trouble.
No, you've been a big enough help already. I never would have found this place. I'm sure he'll get here eventually.
Perhaps we could leave your friend a note and you could come back to my house and we could have a spot of lunch.
Lunch?
And afterwards, a little pot of tea.
That sounds wonderful.
And when we're all nice and comfortable, we can put our feet up and relax, and perhaps you'll allow me to put old Harry in the guardhouse. Hmm? Old Harry? Harry?
I have no way of getting around.
I'll pick you up.
I think I have other plans.
Well, guess I'll see you around. That's too bad. You're a cutie.
I accidentally hit that lamp with my rock.
What was a rock doing in here?
I used it to get through the window.
I had a key.
You weren't here.
It was hanging on the mailbox.
I didn't know that.
How am I going to explain this?
You can start by explaining why you would describe this as a great house.
I mean, how am I going to explain all this damage?
Who do you have to explain it to? It's your house. I want to go.
I'll call a taxi.
The phone's disconnected, there's no food, and no electricity.
Yes, well, sometimes my family disconnects everything if they're
I
going to be
want
gone for a
to
while.
go! Go back into town and get a taxi.
Walk back? Do you have any idea how far we've walked?
Yes!
Well, we are in the middle of nowhere. It's getting late in the day, and I am not walking another step today with or without these bags.
Fine. We'll just sit up all night in the dark with the mice!
Maybe the power's just been shut off at the fuse box.
Where's that? What about here?
I doubt it.
Go look.
Well, who knows what's down there?
Are you afraid?
No.
You're acting like you
No,
are.
I'm not
yes,
afraid.
you are.
Well, everyone should be allowed to be afraid of something. Black. Pitch black nothingness.
What are you afraid of?
Pitch black nothingness.
There's nothing down there.
So why look?
I mean, there's nothing down there that can hurt you.
What about bats?
You think there are bats down there?
Perfect place for them.
Don't they live in attics?
Well, what about cellar bats?
I'm not afraid of cellar bats.
Well, why don't you go look?
I could, you know.
Well, just go right ahead.
I could point out that you're the man around here.
Yes, but you wouldn't do that, would you? What are you doing?
I'm going down. If you feel a tug, pull me up.
What? Can't be but 5 steps to the bottom.
Sharp tug on this.
Right.
Ah, a lot of spider webs.
Do you see anything yet?
It's too dark. Wait a minute. Hey, there's a metal box with a lever on it.
I think that's it. Can you throw the switch?
Wait a minute. Anything happen?
Well, I can't tell from here.
Go have a look.
Just a minute. I'm sorry about your head.
It's okay. I'm sorry about yours.
You sure we don't have any food here?
All I found was a bag of garbanzo beans.
What are those?
If you soak them in water for a really long time and boil them for a couple of hours and put some butter and pepper on them, which we don't have, they taste like little wads of paper.
I'll put them in some water.
I already did. I'm not sleeping with you tonight.
Who said anything about that?
You're making the bed?
So?
How many blankets are there?
Just this one.
Anybody can have sex.
I don't know what that means.
You know, Harry in the guardhouse.
What?
There's a lot more to knowing a person than having sex. What color are my eyes?
Sex isn't everything, you know. You know something? You don't know me. You may think that you know me, but you know what I think? I think that what you think you know is not what you think. That's what I think.
How do you choose a mate?
Change the subject.
No, it's a quiz in this magazine. How do you choose a mate? 10 questions. You want to take
Oh,
it?
I don't want to take a stupid quiz from a magazine. They don't prove anything.
Doctor made this one, Dr. Marvin Lieberman. Come on, answer some questions. It'll be fun.
Can I stop if it's stupid?
No, you have to answer all of the questions to get your score. Do you have a pen? Good. Okay. Now, these questions may seem unrelated, but they've been very carefully designed to be telling. Question number 1. How do you like baseball?
That's the question?
That's the question.
What does a question like that have to do with choosing a mate?
You'd be surprised.
What are my choices?
What do you mean?
Well, don't I get choices like A, B, or C, or something like that?
Yes. Okay, A, yes, I like baseball. B, no, not very much. C, I don't understand the game, but I might like it if I understood it better.
You serious? Those are my choices?
Those are your choices.
I don't get why they would have
This is a quiz. You're not supposed to analyze it. You're just supposed to answer quickly.
A.
And honestly.
I am. My answer's A.
Okay. Question number 2. You have dreams about killing the president. A, frequently, but you can't help it. B, frequently, but you know everybody does. C, no, never.
C.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
3. The person you are seeing is worried that you will deceive and mislead her. She can't help it. That's just the way she is. Do you A, tell her everything always, B, tell her most things but keep tiny secrets, or C, try to get away with as much as you can?
A professional wrote this? Who in their right mind would answer C?
You can if you want to.
Well, I don't want to.
Honest questions will get an
Are
honest
these
score.
bugs bothering you too?
So your answer is A.
No, B.
B?
Why should I have to report every little thing that happens to me?
Why would you want to keep secrets?
If someone has trouble trusting people, that's their problem. Why should anyone have to try and compensate for that?
Oh, boy. You lost some big points there.
How do you know? Psychologically speaking, maybe that's the healthiest answer.
5.
What happened to 4?
I mean 4.
This was a bad idea.
The person you are seeing likes looking at women of the opposite sex
What?
in Jeeps. Do you A, make a big issue of it, B,
What is this?
suffer a lifetime of abuse
What-
and
what-
neglect, since
let
it
me see
probably
this.
means C, that he would rather be with her than me.
Listen to me,
I mean
lady.
her. You're supposed to be answering the questions.
Are you a candidate for chlamydia?
What's the matter? Afraid to answer a few questions?
You made this up from a quiz about yeast infections?
You said you would keep secrets.
I was just trying to be honest.
What do you mean, trying? Oh, where do you think you're going?
I'm gone.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm gone.
You know why? You know why? Because you are ashamed.
No, because you are nuts. Here's a quiz for you. Define the word reprehensible. Out!
Thanks for the fun weekend. It was really great up here with the leaves and everything.
Monastery. Foreign Legion. Take out the chain gang. That's what you should do.
All right. Let's try to look at this thing with cold, clear logic. Make a list. One side, all the positive things. Other side, all that other stuff. First, the positives. She's very attractive. Will you listen to yourself? You have to start with the looks. How superficial can you be? Why not start with something of more importance, huh? She's a very intelligent woman. Very intelligent. Except when it comes to maps. But she is witty. She has a sense of humor. She's stylish. She has a great body. So, now, we have no relative order here. Body, brain, style, charm, and humor. Right. That's the positives. Now for the negatives. Negatives. She's mentally deranged. that? Don't do this to me. Hello? Hello, excuse me. Hello? Excuse me.
We're closed.
But look, I need some help.
What kind of help?
I need to buy some food.
We're closed.
Look, there's nothing to eat in the house except garbanzo beans.
Put a little butter and pepper on them.
But can't you just let me come in, just buy a few things?
We're closed.
Okay, can you at least tell me if there's another store in the area where I can buy some food?
There's the village.
I don't have a car.
How'd you get all the way out
I walked
here?
from the train.
Why didn't you just take a taxi?
Because I didn't! I'm sorry.
Mister, calm down.
I'm sorry. Look, how much do you make an hour?
5.70, 90 an hour.
How much is it?
$6.
I'll give you $12. That's 2 hours of pay if you just let me come in for 2 minutes to buy some food.
I just worked 8 hours.
All I need is 2 minutes.
That would be overtime.
How much do you get for overtime?
Double.
$12. Okay. I'll give you $24. That's 2 hours of overtime for 2 minutes.
Slip it under the door.
Remember, you owe me a buck change. How much is that turkey?
This is for sandwiches.
How many sandwiches can you make out of it?
Maybe 33.
Charge me for 33 sandwiches. Wrap it up.
Do you want lettuce and tomato on those?
No, I don't want sandwiches. I want the whole bird.
But you get a choice of lettuce and tomato.
Just put it in a container. A salad in a container, like, you know. And give me a loaf of bread.
Wheat, white, rye. Wheat, white, rye, sourdough, pumpernickel, or 9 grain.
Wheat.
There you are, sir. Comes to $142.50.
20.
All right, and $7.50 is your change. Long stem red roses. Give them to girls and never forget it.
How much are they?
You want the whole bucket?
No, just one.
$7.50 each.
Give me a buck.
Want me to wrap that up for you?
Why not?
Wrapping's a buck. There you are.
Thanks.
Have a pleasant evening, sir.
You're in the wrong business, kid.
Did all right today.
wonder what kind of tree this is. Wish I knew more about trees. Maybe it's a walnut tree? Or an elm tree? Come on. Come on, Mr. Tree. I want it. Ah! 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 Help! Help!
Be not afraid, I go before you always. Come, follow me, and I will give you love.
Yes?
Hello. May I speak with Mr. Glenmara, please?
That's the name of the house.
The house?
Yes. It means rest after long walks.
But I received a letter. I would like to know more about Tower of Light Ministry. Sincerely, Mr. Glenmara. Could you excuse me for a moment? Hello? Actually, I am here on behalf of someone we both know.
He sent you?
Yes. And do you know what his name is?
You don't know either?
You?
I'm afraid I've behaved very badly. I have a history of bad behavior. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Perhaps you should look to him for guidance.
I followed him yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yes, for about 60 miles in heels.
Well, no matter how you choose to follow him, if you take his hand and you are fortunate, he will lead you to his father's house.
Great grandfather's house. Oh, and I insulted that too. He'll never forgive me.
Are you truly sorry?
Of course. It's not such a bad house.
Then he will forgive you.
I wish it were that easy. Let me tell you a few things about you know who. He could afford to spend a little more time off of his throne down here with us humans. He's manipulative, and he's more than a little bit controlling.
You must be patient. And then one day he will return.
When? I have to be back at work tomorrow.
I really must be going now. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me into your home. It's very gracious of you, and I...
Hey! You haven't told me where he is.
He is just down the road somewhere, waiting to meet you halfway.
But does he want me to bring the luggage?
You may bring whatever you choose. He will wait for you with open arms in his kingdom.
Well, thanks for stopping by. You helped a lot. Ooh, are you okay?
No. I mean, yes. I mean... I go before you always...
Hey, if you see him before I do, don't tell him I ate the pumpkin.
I'm afraid I go before you always.
here.
You are here. You ate without me?
No, I just watched. Listen, I had a lot of time to think last night. Thought about all the things I do to save time. I shave while I'm in the shower, I read while I eat, I set my watch 5 minutes fast so that I'm not... Where's my watch?
I make instant coffee in my microwave every morning.
Must taste awful.
You get used to it.
Listen, that wasn't my family's house. I don't have a family house. I don't even have a job. I got fired from my job. Those were my personal effects in that box. And, I didn't put $1 in the can for the pumpkin. And I wouldn't blame you at all if you just left me hanging up here. Okay?
Jack.
Yes?
It's a nice name.
Thanks.
What's this?
Oh, that's for you.
Where'd you get it?
Well, getting it was the easy part. It was the delivery that was hard.
Which way to the train station?
I have no idea.
It's okay.
You know, I'm really embarrassed to say this, but I don't know your name.
Holly.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Jack.
You know, I was just thinking.
Hmm?
Do you ever feel like you've been through something like out of the movies?
But if this were a movie, we'd have a big happy ending.
Right.